Let us make a salutation to the pure existence that we call life itself, pure consciousness that gives us the idea of design and movement, behavior, intelligence, and pure bliss that gives us pure joy and appreciation and a sense of aesthetic beauty. Let us expand our heart, welcoming all beings. Let us possess and make the whole world our own. Let us think of all the various beings from the cosmic mind down to a clump of grass, from the greatest, grandest galaxies to the tiniest microbes. Let us feel our heart expanding, spreading the transforming love that comes from our divine source. Deep within, may all beings be happy, may all beings be peaceful, may all beings be prosperous, may all beings have abundance. Just make a mental salutation to the sun, the moon, to the air, to space, to all things that shine. Let us make a mental salutation to all of those to whom the truth of our own inner nature has been revealed. Let us see how their presence, past, present, and future reflects the divinity that they sought and discovered. Let us attend to our environment in which we are sitting, having presented a flower or a leaf or some water, or perhaps an incense stick is being lit. In any event, throughout the Northern Hemisphere, people everywhere are celebrating the life of the day. Let us reflect on all our activities. Let us sort them into categories as to whether they were mere actions or whether they were selfless. Actions with our attention
tuned into the present moment and dedicated to the Supreme. Matter, energy, in various forms, are all expressions of this one creative divinity. Many names, many titles have been given: Author of Peace, Radiant One, Source of Beauty, Pure Love, Father, Mother, Companion, Source of Joy. Many epithets have been given. Let us attend to how and where we are seated. Just feel the divine presence not only on the earth on which we are seated, even though it spins together with its surrounding bodies of solar system and galaxy, spinning around the universe, we hardly notice. And yet within, creating a kind of axis around which everything revolves, is our source of life. Let us mentally make a salutation, humbly prostrate before that one, hidden deep within the cave of the heart, and yet it radiates in the form of microscopic life and macroscopic movements. All our days of the activities seem very ordinary. We hardly know that behind it all is that stable one whose presence allows all movement and all activity. We make our mental salutation to that one. The capacity to sit alone is something we take for granted. But let us now make an attentive posture with the chest, the neck, and the head aligned in a straight line, and all limbs relaxed, with an attitude of pure faith that we are supported, that we are loved, that we have a purpose, that we are sustained, that all things are well, and all things will always be well. For within us, deep within us, is our life giver, is our support, is our goal and our way, our chosen ideal that represents for us the highest principle we can ever think of. Let this be your companion as we begin a meditative journey. Let us assess that our body, made from organic material, is beyond a physiological interpretation, for it is manifested divine thought. It is manifestation of that author of life, that supreme principle, that divinity within us. Just after the rains, we can smell the earth. Let us fill our minds with the understanding of what it means for the earth is the source of much abundance, not just the planet Earth, but Earth itself. All the minerals and resources for life contained therein, hidden, and yet with the cooperation of water, heat, air, and the chemical nutrients there within, our pure intelligence that sits behind the whole of nature expresses itself as cellular life. Let us imagine any example we choose. We can start off with the human body, made from divine cells. We are unaware of their operation, normally speaking, but now our attention is drawn to them. Trillions and trillions of minute cells, all pulsing, all working, all breathing, all replicating, all renewing, all with the intelligence and knowledge of knowing what to do and how to do it in a highly complex mechanical way. But it is more than just a machine. Unlike a mere machine that is insentient, we feel that all the cells of the body are infused with divine life. All the trillions of cells within the body are sparks, as it were, of the one divine light within us. Let us feel this. It is the earth that we smell. It is the seeking for food that we employ the senses of smell and touch and taste. Our inbuilt knowledge of what to eat, how to eat, and the cells of the body, how to digest and reproduce. Because pure intelligence sits within us and knows how to adapt, how to take something and convert it. Because behind every body is a living, loving investor. Our salutations to that one. And so to taste. Behind that taste is all things which are fluid, without which our bodies would be stiff. Truly, water is life, and life is water. Let us visualize a cool flowing stream in the midst of a surrounding forest of trees. Let us feel the dynamic aspect of this water. In the stream, it is gentle. It provides us with clear, cool water to drink, supplying us with blood. It gives a shape to the body. It gives life to the body. But it is the same water, when gathered in a huge ocean or a vast river, that has a force beyond our control. And this water has journeyed from the sea to the river, to the ocean, to the clouds. This water shows a blue reflection when we travel beyond the borders of the earth. Our mental salutations to the Lord of the universe presenting itself as flowing water. And the corresponding capacity to taste this water and to taste what water looks like, what it feels like in the mouth. All creatures absorb this. Its fluidity is a clue to the divine grace that is always flowing. And there are things that keep a warmth and glowing nature of everything, fire itself, contained in the digestive system, regulating our body temperature, radiating also in the bright white light of the sun. As heat to provide warmth, as radiation to provide glow. Powerful rays radiating our salutations to that being that lives and resides within the sun, without which the sun cannot radiate. And we have eyes to catch these rays. We have corresponding capacity to distinguish colors, frequencies, shapes. This world of shapes is given to us. And our inner eyes and our inner mouths and our inner noses can recreate any scene we want. Our salutations to the vastness of space and the wind, the air that we breathe, the oxygen, nitrogen, carbon content within it that provides all creatures with life. So delicately arranged. Our thankfulness and gratitude goes toward this vast air, which indicates to us a kind of omnipresence where the truth is not only within but without. And we can feel this air on the skin, and the skin itself is a manifested instrument that catches all pressures. These pressures create barometric pressures. Pressure for us in such a way that we sit on this earth comfortably and don't explode. Our salutations to the ever-present, omnipresent wind that blows, and that same manifested force that gives us the sensitivity of the skin to feel it. our salutations to the vastness of pure material existence of space, the ethereal nature beyond our sight, and yet vibrations providing variations of frequencies, some of which our ears can catch. Just make a salutation to all these holy mantras, our salutation to the living embodiment as sound that comes to us, our appreciation of the aesthetics of rhythm and melody are because this entity appears in this way as the vibrations and the sensitive sounds, the sensitive ears which can catch. Great, great salutations to that one being who sits in the cave of the heart from which all sounds, all pressures, all forms, all liquids, all solids mix and emerge to create our universe. Deep within the cave of the heart, the creative source of all of this is sitting, blessing us with a loving hand, telling us we should not fear, giving us faith and love, embodied as love itself, on the inner lotus of the mind in the cave of the heart. Our devoted offerings to this being who resides within like a monarch in a city, yet more intimate. We feel its presence. We feel its presence deep within our heart. We feel its warmth. We gaze on the face of God. We gaze on the smile on the face of God. We gaze on the shining, luminescent skin of God. We gaze on the limbs presented from the infinite for our sight, our inner sight, our inner worship, giving us the opportunity to offer all our heart, all our hands, to offer the mind, the hands and legs, and the innermost feelings. Let us pause for a moment as we can inner dialogue with this most precious entity. And most importantly, pause to listen for direction. Let us merge all our layers and layers of existence into this one pure being. Let us merge ourselves in such a way that there is only a pure being. Let us be beaming entities of existence and consciousness and bliss. Just sit on the lap of God and merge ourselves with that essence into the depths of our blissful ocean that is our own pure nature. This is the peace that passes all understanding. Let this peace emanate from us to all beings, to all existence. May peace and peace and peace be bestowed unto all.